Check 1 2. Let's just make sure I got this right. Alright, so how's everyone doing? Welcome to Dungeons and Drinking. My name is Brad. And today I'm going to start writing my book. That I have this. There we go. That's a little more better. I'm going to start writing my book. Taz, you got me, buddy. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to start writing my book. I've had this. Hey, Tokyo Rose, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. I'm just going to be chatting today. I've had this idea of a book I've had in my head for a long time now. It's a fantasy saga, I guess, fantasy themed. Figured, why the hell not? Let's get it written down for a change. So, just gonna be kind of brainstorming and writing. So you guys are welcome to come along, ask questions if you have any questions. It will help me get the world better. But yeah, just gonna be kind of chilling and having a good time. So thanks for stopping by, Tokyo Rose. I'm glad you got the first. And I need to charge my phone. Alright, without further ado. I think I'm just, unless people are talking to me, I think I'm just going to go without the microphone for now. And, yeah, we'll just go from there. I don't know. We'll see. Talk my way through it. I just want to make sure that you guys aren't getting double doses of the sound here. I think you probably are. That's the one thing, because I don't want to put my headphones on. It hurts my head. After so long. Okay. Well, let's talk about Grursenties, the first character, the main bad character, the BBEG. I think that's how you spell drive. Probably not. So Grursenties was is a dragon, a black dragon that became obsessed with living forever. Dragons do occasionally die. This is the lore that I have based on this is going to be roughly around kind of in the D&D rules, I guess you could say. Because that's just all I know. I know more about D&D than I know about any other fantasy setting. And Grursenties became obsessed with finding a way to live forever. His journey took him through many places and eventually took him into a very dark place, which was basically like the abyss. And there he got trapped, got corrupted, got turned into a Dracolich, and broke free of the abyss, came back to the material plane, and just started wreaking havoc. And it actually, he became so powerful because he finally did find a way where he couldn't die, because he was undead. And he was already such a powerful dragon before he got turned into a Dracolich that he could not be destroyed. He could only be imprisoned. And there was a set of 5 dragons, which I have a list of. Because part of this, I did part of this storyline through my D&D campaign, which I think actually was the best storyline that we had, which was our second story arc. It was the second story arc. Third one was getting out of the Shadowfell. First one was just trying to survive, at least for me. And so with Grursenties, got imprisoned by the last platinum dragon called Valerian. I think. She sacrificed herself to imprison Grursenties. There was obviously a huge cataclysmic event that ended that age, and we enter the age that my story will partake in. Following the aftermath of Grursenties and Valerian's battle, there was an island. What was left, basically, of the battle became an island, and the remnants of Grursenties on that island was still very, very prevalent. He could whisper. He still wasn't in prison. Like, he was so powerful that he can still have very small influence on the material plane. And so that's why the island is called the Island of Whispers, which I should probably write that down. And so, whoever was left, I haven't gotten that far, but whoever's left, decided that there has to be someone that stays here to make sure that nothing happens. Like, there's no chance of him coming back. The only people found out to not be affected by the whispering is a clan of Tabaxi, which are cat people, and it does not affect them for some reason. So there's a Tabaxi clan there that will live through generations, and so on and so forth, and when they near the end of however many books I write, or wherever we get to it, there will be a clan of Tabaxo on this island that they have to try and save. So more on the big bad evil person. He is Grursenties is actually going to find a young girl named Morgana. Her last name I've written down somewhere. But she is a sorcerer. She has natural abilities that Grursenties will use to try and break himself free. That's the short version of it. And he's going to kind of like whisper into her and kind of like be an angel, guardian angel, so to speak. Morgana listens to him, quickly gains more power, power that she can't control. She gets ostracized, gets kicked out, basically. And she begins her journey through growing, getting stronger, building a following, building a people that will help her, building an army, basically, to go and help break free Grursenties, which she doesn't know yet. She's going to be completely oblivious to what's going to Mr. Black's true intention. Or it's probably Master Black, I should call him. And yeah, she's going to go on a journey. She eventually does get a huge following, borderline cult, and she needs these people because she will eventually need to sacrifice souls. She will need enough souls to create enough power to break. So there kind of has to neutralize the spell. So she has to have as many souls to neutralize the spell of the prison that Grursenties is in, which is a lot, let me tell you. And the way that she is going to get them is she's going to go for the strongest ones. Grursenties says, hey, if you're going to get souls, make sure you get strong ones. That way you don't have to get every little bit helps, basically. And she's going to start kidnapping warriors and just various people around the world that she can get her hands on that have a strong soul. A lot of warriors, a lot of fighters, a lot of leaders. And it's going to be up to my party that I have up in my head to stop her and get to the island by the time she gets there. She's already going to be there by the time they get there. And they're going to try and stop her. So that's the story from the big bad evil guy's point of view. So let's work on Grursenties, and let's start working on an outline. And I think we'll be good to go. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask, and I will do what I can to answer the questions. I obviously don't have it all worked out in my head, but how I'm going to do this like I do my D&D campaigns, which is I have milestones that I want to reach. I have certain things that I want to happen. I don't know how to get to those, so I'll just let those things happen out naturally. So, without further ado, let's get to some writing. And I always write better when I'm high. Always. Always, always, always. I think it just unblocks whatever nonsense I have. Hey, buddy. You gonna be a pain in the ass for me? Thanks, buddy. Daddy's gonna be typing now, okay? Okay, so Grursenties, Black Dragon. I have a tabaxi, like, I have a lot, I had to work a lot of this out, because I use a lot of the storyline for my D&D campaign. And I'm glad I still have it fresh in my head. Okay, I just gotta make, like, I wasn't the best at keeping notes on that campaign because I let's see, I just didn't take good notes. I learned very quickly after doing this one, jumping into Shadowfell, because I was trying to try the run the kind of keep the storyline together, and I was trying to go back and remember stuff, and it was lost to me. So I don't think I named. Yeah, see, I have an outline of that. Okay, so this is storyline of that. I'm gonna have to find new names for these guys. Because the Devils of Morgana was, it's basically like her elite fighting force, or the Devils of Morgana factor. And these are names I stole off of .hack.gu, these names, so I'm going to have to come up with different names. But these were all the monsters and shit that they were hidden in regular people. Kind of like Guyver, where they were normal people, and then they suddenly burst into these monsters and started fucking with them, so... See, like I said, I didn't have... Alright. Yeah, they just have them as Tabaxi clan. Name to be determined. We'll get there. I'm horrible with names. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of like all over the place here. Alright, so let's stick with... Alright. Grursenties, Black Drago Lich, aka... Master Black. Okay. I do have a backstory for Morgana already. So yeah, Morgana was, she is the initial big bad evil guy, because there's always one higher. You know, you had Darth Vader through Star Wars, and then you had the Emperor at the end. So Morgana is my Darth Vader, and Grursenties is the Emperor. She was a young girl that she was a sorcerer. She had magic. She was naturally attuned to magic. For whatever reason, I have not gotten that far yet. But she started getting dreams from Grursenties. She called herself Master Black. And hi Taz, you're gonna come walk over through here again? Thanks, buddy. You're awesome. And yeah. Yeah, and he would do, like, he would tell her to do some really, really crazy shit. And sorry, I'm just trying to run it through my head. And he kind of amplified her powers. He was able to, because the magic that she was naturally attuned to would be the kind of magic that could set him free. It's the dark arts, basically. You have stuff in your paws, and I know you don't like it, because it probably hurts. That's why we have to get rid of it. Alright. So yeah. I don't think I have a last name for Morgana, but I don't think she has to have a last name yet. let's write that. Let's write that. Let's fucking write her opening thing. I want to make sure it's on there. Okay. I am no writer by any means, by the way. So this is this is a first draft, and I'm just gonna fucking do it. That's the thing that stops me is I feel like I have to when I write. It's like I know this is not good. I just need to fucking do it. Stop worrying about editing. And just do it. And the air was crisp. Just write it. because I can't. Ugh. It sucks. Because I have it in my head, I just can't write it. See, I have it in my head like she's, it's morning and it's fucking cold out, and she has this heavy, kind of jacket on that's kind of ratted and tatted and old. And like there's, this farm and this barn, and there's like big slopes of open grass, I'd probably be taller. Have to be taller grass, because there weren't lawnmowers back then. And like the light is just piercing over the hills, and it's dancing off all the frost covered grass. It's kind of like making it look like a big disco ball, or just really just nice and peaceful and quiet. And she's heading out into the barn, and they probably have a couple horses. They have chickens, and she goes around and she she's basically doing her chores. And then we cut to her coming back in the house, and her dad's up. Her dad's getting breakfast. I'll say mom and dad. Mom and dad are up getting breakfast. Boy, her brother's still upstairs sleeping. They have a conversation, kind of. Her dad's an asshole. Her mom doesn't really do much other than being being a housewife. Just got a picture from my peeps from D&D. Maybe this is what I'll do. I'll just talk about the chapters. I don't know. It's a start. And they have a conversation about probably just normal stuff. And like I said, her dad's an asshole. He's probably, he's a good guy, but he's strict, because he knows life's hard where they're at, and they can't afford to mess up. So what would happen after that? Alright, skip ahead to her going to town and going to school. Probably a small school, like maybe a classroom. And this is when Mr. Black starts talking to her, and which causes the other kids to kind of like look at her funny, because she's probably talking to herself. So she really didn't have too many friends. And Mr. Black becomes her friend. Master Black becomes her friend. And cut away to her by herself out in the woods. And she's having a conversation with Master Black, and he's telling her how to do something, how to make something happen. and she does. She does something. It does like a small cantrip, and she's amazed because even for sorcerers, they don't usually typically get their power until adolescence or teenage years, whatever that is for their race. Kind of like mutants in X-Men in Marvel. So her getting these so early, because she's probably like 9 or 10, is amazing. And she, later on she does become a very, very powerful sorcerer, which is, hi buddy, come on. Yeah, we're just gonna talk now because Daddy can't write. Daddy's not a good writer, but Daddy has it all up in his head, so he's just gonna talk it out. And so she, does the spell, and I'm gonna say it's probably black magic. So let's look up a spell for black magic cantrip. Okay, so sorcerer 5e specialist. Alright, so cantrip, we have Chill Touch, which is necromancy, which I may go to. Because I'm just looking at spell classes right now. Yeah, I think I'm going to do Chill Touch. Let's see, how would that work? You create a ghastly skeletal hand and... Come on, Taz, what are you doing? You're killing me. Just pick a spot. That's all you have to do. Okay. Assail it with a Chill of the Grave. So yeah, we'll say that she chill touches, I don't know, like a flower, or she chill touches some plants or something, and they kind of wither up and die. And she has conflicting issues about this. She's like, wow, that magic was really, really cool, but I'm not entirely sure what I did was a good thing. And Master Black is gonna be like, nah, girl, you good. That was really good. You should try doing it again. And yeah, I think that would be a good chapter. The other thing, let's see. We'll keep talking about Morgana. See where she goes with this. So, she does a spell, and so she learns Chill Touch. And I'll just say we'll kind of keep talking with, well, let's say that she forgot that she promised to do something for her dad after school. Instead, she was practicing her spells with Chill Touch, and when she gets back, her dad's going to be very angry at her. And I don't know. I'm going to say he's going to be abusive. He'll be abusive. Not bad, not terrible. But it doesn't need to be. It won't need to be. Just like once or twice, we'll get the message across. And so she goes up to her room. She's all crying, and Master Black talks to her again. starts getting in her ear about, yeah, maybe Dad's not such a good guy. I'm a better guy. I can teach you things. What's he doing? What, and kind of trying to turn her on him. But she's too scared. Because she is still a little girl. I kind of want to say I don't really see much. Well, I have to find a way because maybe she has like a strong affection for her brother because her dad's abusive, and so she's very protective of him. And when he gets picked on, probably by a girl or someone in the school that she really doesn't, that she really doesn't like, and like she really hurts her brother, she's gonna lose it, and she's gonna cast, she's gonna naturally class something like really, really big. How much can Chill Touch go? 48. Yeah, and like she kills him. I'm gonna say she kills her. And that's where things start to go bad. Let's see. She's gonna get prosecuted. Like, she's gonna get arrested. She'll go in jail. She's gonna get tried for, I don't know if I want to go witchcraft, because they know what magic is. Maybe like a public flogging, and that's where she loses it. That's where she loses it, because everyone's going to be there to watch. She loses it. Her dad has to be there. Maybe her dad's on the council. Yeah, her dad's on the council. And he's such a by-the-book guy that he votes to have her publicly flogged. And while she does, she takes 10 lashes. On the 10th lash, after each lash, Grursenties is like talking to her, and he's like getting like really, really, really dark. And because he knows that this is the opportunity. He knows that, he can see the power that's within her. And he gives his power through her. And fucking just boom, everyone's dead. The fucking town's level, everyone's dead. What would be a good spell for that? Let's go to 9th level. Psychic Scream. Psychic Scream sounds great. D6 psychic and be stunned. Yeah, that would just do scanners and just make their eyes melt. So yeah, so she would do a psychic scream, and it would kill everyone. And this freaks her out, and she goes on the run, and she starts to learn how fucking hard life is, and she gets the short end of the stick. She's fucking homeless. She's 13 or 14 by now, and the world that I have in my head is very realistic. So you imagine a 13, 14-year-old girl on her own. There's some really fucking messed up people out there, man, and they would go after her, and she would be forced to defend herself. And this is where she's going to start getting her passion, her addiction to black magic, because these are some very evil people, and she is, in a certain point of view, doing a good thing. At least that's what she feels like. And and all the while, Master Black is just chirping in her ear like they're best of friends now. I wish I was a better writer. Anyway. So, gonna say eventually she'd have, as we're getting this far into the story, she's gonna need an extra character to get it going. So she's gonna need to find an ally. And say this is where Skaith would come in, which was her in my game, which was her number 2. It was her and then Skaith. And Skaith was a Death Knight. I think he's gonna see her. She's gonna be doing something, and she's like, he was impressed by her ruthlessness. He's gonna be much older. He's not gonna be. So she's gonna be like, he's gonna be her mentor. Yeah. Yeah. Who's the mentor? Who the fuck's the mentor? I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to write everything that I just said. I need to write down. Okay. Okay. I think that's chapter one. I think it's a pretty good outline of what I expect to happen. Or at least chapter one of Morgana. I mean, who knows what order these are going to be in. Yeah, basically she wakes up at a farmhouse. She gets find out that her dad is abusive. Yeah, we're good. I think that's a good. I think that's pretty damn good. As far as one chapter. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me tonight. Cause I got my friend coming over in a little bit. We're gonna watch some stuff. Gonna play some Catan. And yeah, we're gonna have a good time tonight. I need it. So yeah, I will not be on later tonight. I will be on my normal time, which is on Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern, Monday 7 p.m. Eastern, and then Tuesday I do my D&D stream on 7 p.m. Eastern. All my times start at 7. I just got a new Twitter account for this for my Twitch stuff, so it's D&D. I'm sorry, it's DN Drinking. DN Drinking is my thing, so go ahead and follow me there, and I'll post all sorts of everything to do with this will go on there, so you'll be able to keep up to date if I plan on, if I have a schedule change or anything like that. I will post it to my Twitter, so and I'll probably post pictures, I'll probably post cat pictures and some other stuff. So, I mean, it's Twitter. I'll use it for what Twitter used to be, or was originally used for. So, thank you guys so much. Even if no one watched, this helped me get it out. It's starting. The story, the book is starting, and I think I can do this. And then we'll work on actually writing it out. So let's do this first. Let's get the book written like this, and then we'll worry about actually writing it out. So, alright guys, well, that's gonna be it for me. Hope you have a great rest of your day. May luck be with you.